Don the mask. It is the only thing that can save you from me. Please, I can barely control my impulses as it is. You must protect yourself. Please, hurry!
Just die already!
This is delicious. The little mortal slays the faceless, the only creature in Westgate that could have challenged me. Then my dear friends, Altama and Tasheni, and then adds another dozen cursed souls to my collection. It's a shame you put that undead witch to rest before I arrived. She would have made a great prize. I wonder if you'll be nice enough to let me have your soul as a replacement. I'm quite the thespian, As you've probably gathered, the hounds were my work. They were such playful puppies. It's a shame you had to kill them. Another petty villain, If only you knew the truth, mortal. Vampires and were-rats may strike terror into your kind, but to me, they're little more than playthings. Who am I? That question has 1,000 separate answers on 100 different planes. But in the here and now, I am Zymina. I must confess, however, that I am not quite all that I appear. I must confess, I never expected this to be quite so easy. That foolish creature Tasheni and her were-rat puppet didn't suspect a thing. A ruse within a ruse within a ruse. Hardly a complex web to my kind, but enough to ensnare those two. I am slightly disappointed in Orbakh. I had heard such promising things about him. I can hardly wait to claim his soul for the Blood War. First things first, however. My thanks for all your work on my behalf, little puppet. You've been a most excellent tool. The players are all dead, and to the victor goes the spoils. What? Who dares?
Always make sure you understand the nature of the game before declaring yourself the winner, Fiend.
You think to trick me, mortal? I saw the faceless perish. For your arrogance, I shall inflict an eternity of torments upon your worthless soul.
Because of your heroism, the curse has been lifted, and I am free to go to the throne of my god and receive the eternal reward I have been promised. But before I go, know that my wrath will be sated, my retribution complete. This place, this wretched place, will be obliterated and buried beneath the very mass of Faerun. By my hand, the evil that occurred here will be lost to the memories of humankind forever! However, no more blood will ever again be spilled here, and certainly no more of yours. Come, and let me transport you to safety. Go with my blessing, and with my thanks.
You awaken. Good. That wretched spirit may have bought you a few extra minutes of life, but the game ends now. Your part is done. It is time that I removed the final piece from the board. Suffice to say that in Westgate, anything is possible. Vampires don't die easily, and that applies tenfold to an archmage. You did what I had planned for you to do, to a point. I suspected Tasheni was behind the Ebon Claws, but she was never my equal, or even close. Whoever was leading the organization was almost my match. I needed to take drastic action to draw out the greater power. I faked my own death, and you were my tool. Indeed, I sacrificed 2 of my servitor vampires, as well as Tobias and the winery, in order to ensnare you. Had you performed your role and left, I would have allowed you to live, perhaps. I did not plan for the cursed spirit to reveal the location of my greatest operation. The factory was the source of blood that was to feed the empire I am forging. You destroyed it, and with it inflicted considerable damage to my plans. Because you have won my respect, and that warrants an explanation. Be glad few are given this honor. But enough talk. It is time for you to die. No, not now! The morning sun isn't nearly strong enough to destroy me as it might my servants. I have time enough to return to my lair. Make sure you are gone from the city by the time the sun sets once more, or my servants will hunt you down. That is a promise.